Hello and welcome back to the Mound Sports Network. I'm Jack Fitzgerald alongside Anvith Malpuri for today's non-district matchup between our Mound Jaguars and the Paschal Panthers. Our Jaguars are coming off a 20-point loss to the North Garland Raiders. Anvith, how do we put back the pieces today?
The intangibles. I think last night we didn't rebound. We couldn't finish the defensive possessions, and I believe that starts in the middle, as well as the perimeter. We couldn't shoot well, couldn't buy a bucket late in the second half. And if we fix that today, we're in for a game.
In just about 5 minutes, this game will begin, and we will begin then. So we will be right back. Tip-off underway here at Flymount High School. Flymount with possession. They opt for Chase Leslie today instead of Ethan Shue. What do you think about that, Ambit?
I think they're looking for more ball movement and more ball handling, specifically more penetration.
And there is Josh Lowe with a great start for the Jags on the putback.
Josh Lowe wasn't that great on the boards last night, but I think he'll pick it up tonight.
Two biggest keys for today's game is defensive rebounds. And that, as you see there, is another offensive rebound for the Jags. As well as making the open shots, which we just could not do last night, Ambit.
Yeah, especially in that second half. The offense became really stagnant and went stale.
Ryan Goyle with a really sharp first half from deep. Kind of cooled off in the second half. We look for him to come back as Chase Leslie throws that ball away.
Yeah. The one thing Flymount cannot afford today is turnovers.
And they already have a couple of those, Ambit. And there is Chase Leslie with the underhand scoop.
That's a beautiful scoop right there, but we'll see.
Patterson's three is no good. Drew Robinson with the rebound.
Good hands by Nava right there.
Good extra pass to Robinson. Robinson's three, he converts that one.
The offense looks really sharp right now. I like what I'm seeing.
The Jags starting this game off a lot sharper than the last. Patterson dials up another one. And Josh Lowe, not enough hands on that one, but we're gonna catch a break as it will retain Jags ball.
One thing's for certain, I think I see a whole lot of energy compared to last night.
Take a 5-point lead with 6 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Cross-court pass. Goyle dials up one. That's good.
Last night you can see how Goyle was taking hard on himself. He missed a lot of open looks, but now I think today he'll pop off.
Jags with a very strong start from the three-point arc. Three is no good. And the Jags will get another stop. Leslie a three. That's no good. Nice cross-court pass by Patterson. And there is Killenly on the layup. Lazy pass by Robinson's almost intercepted. It's going to retain Jags ball.
One thing that has to change about Josh Lowe, I believe he has to be more assertive than he was last game. Because if he's more assertive, they'll double him, and then if he makes the simple reads, it translates to buckets.
If Josh Lowe does his job the way he's supposed to, it will create a lot easier offense for the Jags. As Goyle takes another one, rebounded by Paschal. Patterson for another three. Goyle with the rebound. And Leslie with his second turnover.
If he keeps on turning the ball, Coach Littleton will probably go to Ethan Shue.
And the turnover for the Jaguars turns into points at the other end for Paschal. Nava with the open look. Jaguars cooling off from the three-point line now, Ambit.
I think you still got to maintain the energy still.
Wessinger's three is off. And that is rejected by Josh Lowe.
Okay, that's a grown man rejection right there.
You saw a couple cases the last game where Josh gets an excellent rejection. There's just no one there to clean it up for him.
Yeah.
That three is good from Patterson. That's his second of the game. Goyle at the other end tries to answer. He airballs that one.
I think now you can start to see Jazz start to panic a bit, start to lose their poise a bit.
Jaguars went with the 1-1 substitution system last night. For every mistake a player made, such as a turnover or missed box out, they would sub another guy in. Looks like they are doing it another way tonight as they get the stop on defense.
Great defensive pressure by there from Goyle.
And Josh Lowe goes to the bench for Brendan Broussard. An interesting substitution, but I'd love to see Brendan Broussard on the court.
Yeah, it was interesting because Josh Lowe, I believe he stayed all night. He played all game.
Basically, he only went to the bench, and if he did, it was only for a couple seconds.
Yeah, that's interesting. But I think the Jags kind of want some more spacing right now. Try to get some more penetration, especially with Leslie and Nava.
Small lineup on the court for the Jags right now, Ambit. Leslie, his floater is no good. Rebounded by Todd Nava. Kick out Robinson, a three. That's no good. Stolen by Broussard. Nava, another three. He can't get any to go.
I just think right now the Jags need to, on the shots, need to stick to the fundamentals, especially with that negative step.
Sadly, Ambith, it's looking like a repeat of last night as we can't get any good looks to go. Nava, another three. He hits that one.
As you see right there, Nava got the rhythm.
Patterson again. He hits it.
What's going on?
A stoppage of play here. Ref is at the scores table discussing.
Could be a clock malfunction or score malfunction.
Refs give the A-OK as we resume play with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in this one. Jaguars up one, a very encouraging start compared to last night's 20-point loss. Goyle, deep three-pointer. He hits it.
That's his range right there.
And Josh Lowe coming back into the game for the Jags here. Patterson, another one. Nava with the rebound. And Nava is ripped from behind. And there is Luke Tennis with the layup. Leslie, he is fouled. He will go to the line for 2 shots.
I like the way that Chase Leslie's penetrating right now.
Leslie with a couple turnovers early, really turning it around, keeping his confidence.
I believe last game Chase Leslie and Todd Nava were on the court together, and I think that limited their ability to penetrate to the basket.
Leslie knocks down the first one here. And Ethan Shue checks into the game for first time. Josh Lowe also coming back into the ballgame. Ethan Shue got the starting nod last night. Didn't have his best game, but I got a feeling he's going to turn around this one.
One thing for certain about Ethan Shue is that he's tough. He'll clean up the glass. He'll get the tip-ins. And he'll defend.
If you could only say one word about his game, I would just say steady.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a lot of mistakes on the court. And there, as Killenly hits the three-pointer for Paschal. Robinson, he hits that one.
You still see the net? And that's stuck up there.
Robinson really turning it up. That's his second three-pointer of the game.
Last night, Robinson seemed out of the rhythm. Good box up by Chu right there.
Leslie knifing into the basket. Circus shot does not go. And Josh Lowe cannot clean up the rebound. Nava checks back into the game for Goyle, the senior. They offer him at shooting guard tonight, Ambith.
I like that. I think once you take less of the ball handling pressure off of him, he's a better player. Because it allows him to focus on a shot more.
Robinson, tough defense. Pattinson. Davenport passes to Patterson. Over to Wessinger. He hits the three. Robinson, deep three-pointer. It's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Paschal. You see some quick subs here from the Jags, Ambith.
Yeah, totally.
Pattinson for three. Rebound Robinson. Nava, quick trigger three. It's good.
Right now the Jags got 24 points. I believe yesterday night they only scored 29 at the half.
They did. Jags with a very good first quarter. Night and day compared to last game. Robinson thought about that one. Gets it down to Lowe. Lowe. His hook is no good.
One thing we didn't see from Josh Lowe last night was him posting up a lot.
I believe that is the first post look Lowe has gotten in a while, as Wessinger's three is no good. Robinson for three. Nava cannot come up with offensive rebound. And time will expire in the first quarter as we take a short break. Scores 24-20. Jags with very encouraging signs compared to last night. Second quarter action here in Mound, Texas. Anvith, what did you think about the first quarter?
I thought the biggest difference was that it was the sophomore Chase Leslie starting. Because I believe that Chase Leslie is the best ball handler and best penetrator on the team and the best playmaker.
Had a very nice layup as well as some good floor control. 2 turnovers, but he definitely made up for it. Killenly's three was no good, but Paschal will remain possession. That's going to be an offensive foul. Jags ball.
Yeah, last night I believe the Jags didn't box out very well. Either they were facing their opponent while boxing out, which is an offensive foul, or they didn't box out their man.
It looks like Paschal's trying to go with a little bit of a trap here on Leslie.
There's good ball action right here by the Jags.
Jags swinging the ball around, looking for any signs of a shot. Brendan Broussard is back in at center.
Yeah, I think they're trying to use Broussard as a spacer right now. And right now they're using the wing guy as cutting to the corner.
Goyle chucks one up. That's not going to even hit the rim.
Yeah, right there, the Paschal played pretty smothering defense. They didn't allow any space. And at that point, I think the Jags needed some penetration.
I do too, Ambith. They need to get it to the rim and kick out to the open shooters who are having a very good day today. and not even a man
Yeah.
on Davenport as
Yeah.
he gets the wide open layup.
That's a missed assignment by Brandon Stoddy right there.
Nava, deep three-pointer. He can't convert that one. It's going to be Paschal ball.
Yeah, I think the Jags need some penetration right now. And that's why they're going to Josh Lowe and Drew Robinson.
Wessinger's three is off. And Nava just cannot come up with the rebound. And yet again, another defensive possession botched by the Jags. Wessinger's three is no good. Leslie, wide open three. Another clink off the rim for the Jags. They've been chilling out at the three-point line.
One thing I like about the Jags today is that they're pushing the ball more. Last night, they didn't push the ball at all. And as a result, the offense was stagnant and really stale.
Looks like Chase Leslie is igniting a spark in what you were talking about, Ambit. Robinson, open corner three, great ball movement. Yet again, another miss from the Jags with great looks.
Yeah, it was apparent that Robinson was pretty hesitant. He was surprised that he was that open.
Wessinger with a strong start to the game. He kicks out.
Good hands.
Lowe comes up with the rebound. Chase Leslie pushing the pace, gets it to Ethan Shue, whose pass is deflected off of the backboard and out of bounds.
I think if Chu was able to connect on that pass to Josh Lowe, it would have been a ring record right there.
Pass is almost turned over from Nava, but it will retain Jags possession. Jags stack it up as they go to Chase Leslie beyond half court.
Yeah, right now the Jags are trying to look for Josh Lowe, but the inside guy on the defense is helping out pretty well.
Leslie with the deep three. He can't get it to go. Josh Lowe on the glass, and he gets it ripped from him.
Yeah, right there, Lowe. Got to keep that ball high.
5-on-4 for the Panthers now as they get it outside. Chidley's turning shot is no good. Two offensive rebounds from the Panthers. They still can't get it to go, and Robinson comes up with that one finally. Coach Slotin has seen enough as he calls timeout.
Yeah, haven't bought a bucket since the first half. First quarter, I mean. You know, obviously droughts can really kill a team.
Four minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter as we have a 2-point lead. Anvith, how can we protect it?
Making shots. Right now, here in the second quarter, the Jags have gone really cold from the arc. And I think if they make shots, they'll be just fine.
Robinson draws the contact as he will go for the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, I believe in that timeout, Coach Wilton preached upon going to the rim. Because, you know, when your shots don't fall from the arc, you got to penetrate and get to the line. You can build your rhythm.
And the penetration allows to kick out to open shooters. And if they're open enough, they will convert them. Robinson with a very strong start to the year here. as he's starting to find his rhythm. Only remaining varsity starter as everyone else has come from the JV team. Robinson converts the second free throw. That will give us a 3-point lead here. Chidley. They call that an and one.
Yeah, I think Robinson wasn't fully set right there.
Coach Lilton very upset with that call, and rightfully so, as Robinson looked to have his feet planted. Chidley converts the and one. That will make it a 3-point play, tying up the game. Josh Lowe kicks out for Ethan Shue. That's good.
Yeah. I think once you get ball in the post to Josh Lowe, they'll suck in the defense to the middle, and then they can kick it out to the shooters.
Josh Lowe comes flying in for the steal.
Dangerous pass right there.
Josh Lowe up top, 3. That's no good. Chidley again to the rim. He draws another foul.
I don't agree with that call right there. I think that was just more of the offensive player just initiating contact than the defense player just, being more upright.
Chidley fails to make the first one.
Hey, like they say, ball don't lie.
Todd Nava checks back into the game. Drew Robinson will take a seat. Leslie, his third turnover of the game. And on the other end, Tevis converts.
Yeah, points off turnovers can really hurt a team.
Leslie right back. That's good.
Hey, he has a way of making up for things, man.
You get 2, we get 3. Patterson, his 3 is good. Ethan Shue open for 3. Bang. Oh, no. That is going to be Panther ball as he fails to even hit the rim.
I think one thing the Jags can do once the defense close out and they're attempting a shot, maybe try to pump fake and drive to the rim, and maybe find Josh Lowe under the basket. Man, do you see Coach Lilton right there?
He ran towards that one.
Yeah, stomp his feet.
Another defensive foul on the Jags as they will retain Panther possession here. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. This game is tied up. And because of those 2 fouls, the Panthers will convert on a 3-pointer. Nava's pass almost intercepted.
I think Jazz have a good chance to get the ball in the paint to Josh Lowe, like right now.
Outside, Shue. His pass deflected and almost turned over.
They need to find a good entry pass right now to Josh Lowe.
And they find it. Josh Lowe down low. And a turnover on the Jags as Josh Lowe lifts his pivot foot.
I mean, if you're a big, you're demanding that entry pass, you got to convert. Because entry passes are pretty tough to actually make.
Patterson really doing some damage for the Panthers. Anvith.
Yeah. He's knocked down a couple threes, defended well, penetrated.
Wessinger's three is off, and it's going to be rejected by Josh Lowe. Knifing towards the baskets, Leslie. He kicks out Ethan Shue. 4-3. No good. Looks
Nice
down
pass.
low for Lowe, and Lowe slams it down. Wessinger 4-3. And that's going to go off the shot clock. It's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, right there, that's a defensive breakdown by the Jags. Obviously, you got to pick up the guy with the ball, and, you know, that's just the communication issue right there.
Brendan Broussard back onto the floor for the Jags here. He's playing some pretty significant minutes. Zach Abel also into the game as Broussard knocks down a three-pointer. Jags with a 2-point lead here with 28 seconds left to go. Wessinger's shot's no good, and it's going to be a foul on the Panthers.
Yeah, Jags are right now having some energy, especially with that Josh Lowe block, and then he got that dunk, and then the ball movement, and Broussard hits in the corner.
Abel with the pump fake. He's fouled.
Personally, in this last 15 seconds, I'll try and look to penetrate and kick it out and get a good shot.
Let's see if they will get the last shot, Ambit. And
oh, no.
The fourth turnover on Leslie there. And the Panthers, once again, cannot convert on the layup. Leslie fouls with 1.43 seconds left on the clock. And it's going to be Jags' ball.
It's going to be travel by Paschal. And right there by Leslie, you just can't do that. 15 seconds left. Jags caught a break the Jags caught a break right there with that missed layup.
They sure did. Ethan Shue inbounds the ball with 1 second left to go. And that's going to be rejected.
Better look the book.
That's going to take us to half. Anvith, what do you think the Jags can do to win this game?
Keep that energy, keep the tempo, and most above all, just take it one possession at a time. Don't overthink about what's going to happen next. Stay in the moment.
That's going to do the first half of play here in Flower Mound, Texas. We'll see you back for the third quarter. A warm welcome to all of our viewers as we enter the third quarter of play. Flower Mound is currently up 2 points after a strong first half showing from the Jags and all of our players. Anvith, how do you think we pull this win out?
One possession at a time, that's for sure.
As Nava sinks the three-pointer there. Great start to the second half for him.
Usually when you go into the half with a good lead, you start to play really conservative and, start to really become more stagnant offensively and try to want to have the ball more for more positions.
The Panthers sink that one in as our lead is now only 3 points. Goyle, long distance, no good. Wessinger in the corner. Down low, and that is an easy layup for Killingly. Nava, another three.
Ooh.
He sinks that one as well.
Snap, crackle, pop.
2 threes to start the second half for Nava as he looks to heat up. Westingly with the answer.
And they're heating up too as well.
Goyle,
foul.
Where is
Foul?
the foul?
And Littleton gets the tag.
And a technical foul is going to be assessed on Coach Littleton as the refs miss the foul on Ryan Goyle.
I don't know what the ref was looking at right there.
Killingly will go to the line for the technical free throw.
Hey, Jack, like you say, it's not a Jags game without a couple of missed calls, isn't it?
Of course not. There's been more than a couple missed calls in this specific game. 2 free throws and possession for the Panthers. Chidley's mid-range is off, and yet another offensive rebound by the Panthers.
It's a good job by Chase Leslie right there, standing his ground, even though he's significantly a smaller player.
Robinson
Nice
down low,
stomp off.
low. He goes up.
It's a good job by Robinson, driving to the lane, driving another defender inside, and dumping it off to Josh Lowe right there.
Our offense has been looking the best when we penetrate to the rim, huh, Envith?
Yeah, clearly difference with today than yesterday.
Wessinger's layup is off, and Nava is pushing the pace. Robinson mid-range jump shot.
I like the
Good look
shot,
by
though.
him.
I like the shot. He drove, stopped, shot open too.
Wessinger in the corner. He's been lethal from there.
Yeah. You gotta applaud Chase Leslie right now for standing in the paint, standing his ground. And he's the smallest guy right there on the court.
His three is no good there. But Leslie with a very strong showing, even with 4 turnovers. That is going to be a offensive foul. Jags ball.
Yeah. You can tell how much the Jags need right there. The bench went up in celebration.
Ethan Shue and Brendan Broussard checking to the game.
What was that right there? Personally, I kind of find it necessary where you touch the scores table to sub into the game.
Leslie. Flat Mound's offense really showing up here. A lot better than last night.
Oh.
And Robinson sails that one out of bounds. Just a little miscommunication between Todd Nava and Drew Robinson. Three is good by Killenly. Leslie driving in. His shot won't go. And that is going to be an offensive foul. Jaguars will get the ball back. And for the first time in this one, Brandon Stotty will check into the game, the sophomore, as well as Ryan Goyle will also check into the ball game. Dangerous pass there by Ethan Shue is nearly stolen.
Right now, the Paschal defense is smothering the guards right now. Jaguars can't even find some bit of space.
They need to use all this smothering to find a lane into the rim and kick it out to open shooters. And here goes Ethan Shue outside Broussard. Shot is no good. Ethan Shue. Broussard saves it. And Flower Mound with a very long possession here. Leslie.
Oh.
Flower Mound is getting some very good looks, Anvit. If they can just convert 50% of these, I'm liking our odds to win this game.
Yeah. Right now, the energy has been really great. And I think if they keep the energy, they'll still be in it.
Outside. Three is no good, and it's going to be
loose ball foul.
Loose ball foul. It's going to be Jags ball. Our next presentation of the Flower Mound Sports Network will be on Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Make sure you tune in to get all the Jags basketball you need. After Tuesday, we will be taking a break as the Flower Mound Jaguars will be going to San Antonio for a tournament.
Careless mistake right there by Goyle.
And at the other end, that turns into a block. 2 shots. First free throw from the Panthers is good. That will extend their lead to 3 points.
So far for the difference for the Panthers is that I believe their defense has been more active, more aggressive so far.
Almost a turnover. Back to Leslie. Over to Goyle. Goyle trigger 3. He hits it.
He knew it. He knew it made it as soon as he went back the other way.
That cuts the lead to 1. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. It's looking like this one might go down the wire, Ambit.
Oh. Yeah, Ryan Gold right there had to watch his hands. Sometimes once you get in the grill of the defenders, you want to make sure you keep their hands. You don't want to hand check too much.
We do not want to lose Ryan Goyle at this stage of the game, so fouls are detrimental. All of the starters having a very solid showing.
Yeah.
Great juice from Brendan Broussard off the bench. And it's going to be Jags ball. Loose ball foul.
Right.
Ref is going to call it the Jags direction, but I guess he takes it back. It's going to be Panther ball. Robinson
Good
with a
board.
strong rebound. Down low to Josh. And there's going to be a foul on Josh Lowe. Remains Jag basketball.
Right there, if Josh Lowe was more assertive, I believe he would have enough time to get out to top Nava for the open three.
He's a big guy, too, so if he just rips through to the rim and lays a nice hook, or he can slam it down.
The energy plays from Josh Lowe can be really big towards the swing and momentum of the team. And a technical foul. Yeah, 6 guys on the floor.
Refs commune with each other to see what is happening here. Should be a technical foul according to Coach Littleton and the rule book. Technical foul will be assessed on the Panthers, and Ryan Goyle will shoot 2 and possession.
Every free throw right now from now on is very crucial. These are all 3 points.
Very strong start for the year for Ryan Goyle. Flower Mound loves their shooters, and when you have a guy like Goyle, he can knock them all down. First year on varsity as a junior.
Last season he didn't play at all. He was on the JV roster, but apparently due to foot injuries, he didn't play.
He's finally healthy, and it is a great sign. Robinson, beautiful backdoor pass.
It's a beautiful thing to see. That's called beautiful basketball right there. Pure sound and fundamental. Good hands.
Deflected out of bounds by Chase Leslie. 1 minute and 52 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. Wessinger. Foul on Todd Nava.
Yeah, I thought the Jags right there made some good defensive rotations, but once they got 2 guys onto the block, kind of got missed. I believe the word is tangled. Charge. A block.
And a block is assessed on the Jaguars. Yet another, what seems like missed call, Ambit.
I don't agree with that. Drew Robinson right there was outside the restricted area. He was set still. Not sure about that.
What is interesting about our court is we don't actually have the restricted area marked down, so maybe the refs are having struggling to see. Wessinger. Wessinger travels.
I believe that was Nava or Leslie right there.
Leslie with the defense on him.
I guess the Jazz are trying to play tempo right now.
Another backdoor cut, and it just sails off the knee of Chase Leslie.
The Jags are finding some nice things with that backdoor cut.
Jags are getting in the rhythm, starting to run some plays. There you see the backdoor cut just doesn't pan out. Panther offense is sputtering right now, huh, Ambit?
Yeah, Jags have played smothering defense. Active on the ball, active on rotations, making it tough, and playing with great intensity.
The Panthers are holding for the last shot.
Yeah, and you see Goyle and Nava clapping. They're ready. Wow, this is boring. Purely boring. This is just... I want to see some energy right now. Come on. God, this is like a good old Western face-off, ain't it?
Sure is. They hold for the last shot. Over a minute left on the clock. Now is a great time to hear a word from our sponsors. We do not have any.
Please sponsor us. Hopefully.
14 seconds remaining left in the third quarter of play. Panthers hold for the last shot, but it looks like they need to start moving if they want to get a shot. Wessinger, three, no good. Todd with the rebound. He sails it up.
Oh.
And bounces into our full student section as that will end the third quarter of play. Exciting game here in Flower Mound, Texas. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter of action. The five out for the Jags for the start of the fourth quarter is Chase Leslie, Todd Nava, Josh Lowe, Drew Robinson, and Ryan Goyle. Anvith, what have you thought of Chase Leslie's start tonight?
He stood out. He's only starting sophomore on this team. Last year, remember, there was no sophomores at all. It was just mainly composed of seniors and juniors. And Chase Leslie right now is the best ball handler this team has got.
It's really hard to rip the ball from as he takes the three. His short stature allows him to dribble right around defenders and not allow them to swipe at the ball. Wessinger for three. He hits that one.
It's a good-looking stroke right there.
Wessinger has been lethal for the corner for the Panthers. Nava tries to respond. Bang!
He's lethal too. He's lethal.
Nava, very strong night at the two. His first time playing like that this season. Killingly's three is good. Yet another three. Let's see if the Jags can respond as Chase Leslie goes tempo. Josh Lowe for three. Bang!
Whoa. Man.
The Panthers and Jags go back and forth throughout the fourth quarter now of action. We are only up three.
Jack, have you ever seen one of those clips where it's like a middle school game? They're just hitting threes back and forth, and then someone just commented the Stephen Curry effect.
I sure have. These middle school kids now shoot deeper and deeper every year, Emmitt. Another three is no good. Offensive rebound. We might have even gotten away with the foul there.
Closely.
Robinson. Outside. Goyle. Wide open three. It's no good. Killingly is fouled by Goyle there. Yet another foul assessed to him. Ethan Shue up to the scorer's table now for the Jags. 1-1 here for the Panthers on that foul as they enter the bonus.
If there was a student section here today, it'd be loud. You know, it's a 1-1, 1 point game.
Ethan Shue or Todd Nava tries to get it down to Josh Lowe, and it just does not connect with him. Three by Wessinger is no good. And it is going to be called a foul on the Panthers.
I think in these last moments, Josh Lowe has to seal more in front instead of putting him behind on his hip.
Jags need to step up on Wessinger when he's in the corner. What do you think, Ambit? Wessinger now in the double digits of points from that corner. Outside Robinson. Robinson is fouled.
I believe Robinson almost got away with the travel call right there. You can see his pivot kind of move.
The way it's going for us tonight from the refs, I expected him to call it.
It's a roller coaster.
Currently a 1-point lead with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one. And it is a 1-1. Robinson retains the rebound, goes up. Just a bad shot there. I think we could have got a better one, Amith.
Yeah, could have kicked it out to the top of the key. One of the shooters was right there.
Down low, pass deflected, out of bounds.
Yeah, I think at this time it comes down to which team can keep their composure, especially right here in the fourth quarter. That's what it's all about.
Robinson outside three. Offensive rebound for the Jags. Robinson tees up a second one. Bang!
He needed that. Big three by Robinson right there.
Robinson knocks down yet another three as he's had an amazing showing today. Patterson's three is nowhere to be found as Ryan Goyle checks back into the game for Ethan Shue. Time out here by the Panthers. They can't handle the heat, and we'll see you back soon.
Do not leave.
Four minutes and 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter as we have taken a 4-point lead against the Panthers. Anvith, do you think we're going to be able to pull this one out?
Yes. That's it. Yes.
Panthers going with a very strong trap as they get it down to Josh Lowe. And so close. If there wasn't a foul assessed on Todd Nava, it would have been a slam dunk.
Yeah. Josh Lowe would have pounded that rock, went up, slammed it.
1-1. Jags are almost in the double bonus. Now only single bonus. So if he hits this shot, he will have another one.
It's clutch time right now. Oh.
Nava cannot hit the free throw. Josh Lowe up and no good.
Man.
These shots will haunt the Jags if they end up losing this one.
You need every bucket, especially in the clutch minutes right here.
Davenport.
If they're able to shoot well at the line, Jags will pull this off.
Three is nowhere even close. And it looks like that went off Todd Nava.
Yeah. But it was a good job by Todd Nava acting right there, acting as, putting his hands up like he didn't touch it. Good selling right there.
Drew Robinson, his three is nowhere to be found.
I try to get the ball to Josh Lowe, draw in another perimeter defender and kick it out to the open guy.
Wessinger, he can't get it to fall. And Jags go tempo here as they're pushed the pace. Nava for three.
Whoa. I think right there, Jags kind of went a little too fast. You know,
No shot clock. The Panthers just seem to be settling back on all their passes. Maybe it's time to hold the ball a little bit.
yeah.
And another foul on Ryan Goyle as Ethan Shue comes to the scorer's table to check in for him.
Has Ryan Gold been fouled out?
Not yet, but he is very close. It's going to be a timeout on the Jags here. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the ballgame. Jags have doubled their points from last game. As we go to the line, Panthers down 4 points with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, I think before the game, Coach Littleton preached upon driving to the paint, knocking down the shots, and keeping that energy.
We have not done the best amount of boxing out, as we've allowed a couple offensive rebounds, but we've certainly done better than last night.
And right now, 3 minutes left. It's going to come down to free throws. You know, the Jags, they just have to make their free throws. And right now, Paschal are making the free throws.
The last two trips to the free throw line, 1 and 1. Looks like the Panthers are trapping again. They have not been able to convert as Josh Lowe is fouled and one. Josh Lowe, that's a grown man's move. Chase Leslie finding Josh Lowe there for the easy two and the one after. Josh Lowe with a nice shooting stroke gets that one to go. And there, Patterson has the answer as he cuts the lead down to 2.
Yeah. Panthers have found really good wing shooting as well as corner 3 shooting.
Flyman looks to just go slow now.
Yeah, I'll try to keep the ball in the hands of Chase Leslie and move the ball.
And there's going to be...
Josh Lowe better make both of these.
Flower Mound now in the double bonus. He will have 2 shots. We have not been very consistent at the line tonight, Evan.
Especially late in the fourth quarter.
Josh Lowe's first free throw extends our lead to 1 possession. If he makes the next one, it'll be a 2-possession game. Josh Lowe hits the second. That will make it a 2-possession game. And a timeout by the Panthers here. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. We have a 4-point lead. You won't want to miss this ending. Jaguars looking for their first win of the year with only 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in this one. It's looking good.
Yeah, it's clutch time. Someone's going to come up big. It's got to be someone. Good board.
And it seems as Ryan Goyle has fouled out of the ball game.
No, Ryan Goyle didn't foul. He's not even in the ball game. That was Josh Lowe right there. You know, hey, you have a 1 in 10 chance to score in the post against Josh Lowe. He's 6'8". If you're a small dude, I don't know what you're doing.
Josh Lowe has been very consistent at the line today, knocking down his last 3. With these 2, he could potentially put the game away as he misses the first one.
I think right now you just need to take a deep breath, focus, and zone out the noise.
Second one is good, as that makes it a 5-point lead. Our Achilles heel last year was pulling out tight games.
Yeah, you remember that Capel game? I believe Jags had a 10-point lead and they blew it. Yeah. Right now it's just one position at a time. Take it slow. Don't force anything.
Panthers are starting to trap. But the Jags just look poised, and more than ever in this system. They look poised and just unfazed by anything that the Panthers have thrown at them on defense.
Yeah, if you remember last night, I believe North Garland would come up with the half-court press, try to put the pressure on early, and, just face the Jags early on, and they couldn't build a rhythm. But today, the Jags have established a rhythm, look more poised, composed, and confident.
If we had made all of our free throws today, we would have at least a double-digit lead. As Todd Nava is now 0 for 3 at the line.
Man, you at least need one of those free throws. If I'm Coach Littleton, I would try to, bring my guys together, try to tell them, take a deep breath when you're at the line. It's going to be tough. Just focus and let it out.
The Panthers just look lost right now on defense. They've committed a foul that's led the Jags to the line almost the last 4 possessions in a row.
Well, I think some of the fouls they committed had to be necessary because Jags right now are playing keep away.
Panthers in the single bonus. It's going to be their ball.
Oh.
Shoot, not looking at the ball there. Almost commits a turnover. And a good timeout there by Coach Littleton, saving that possession. 1 minute and 33 seconds left to go. It's looking good. Jags really coming back from their last game, which was kind of a travesty. Double-digit loss into the 20s. And they really came out and showed out today.
Sure about that. Oh, no, no, no.
Inside, Lowe goes up, and he is fouled again.
Personally, I would see Lowe go right at the rim and flush it in. You know, potentially poster him, you know, on his head.
And he definitely has that capability. That's just all we've seen during practice before the season started. Some windmills and a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I remember during the first couple of days of practice, he threw down in East Bay. Unbelievable.
Lowe's first free throw takes a friendly bounce off the rim. Lowe's second is off. Ethan Shue with the rebound. Nava.
Get out of the corner.
And yet another foul. They're in the double bonus. Robinson will go to the line. Had 2 attempts in the first quarter. And he sinks the first one. The senior, only remaining player on varsity from last year, is showing out.
Last year, you know, all the seniors went to college. The juniors, some of them left the program. You know, Drew Robinson, clearly the heart and soul of this basketball team right now.
And a timeout is taken by the Panthers as this one just looks about put away. Great to have you on the Flower Mound Sports Network. If the Panthers wanted any chance of winning this game, I don't know why they fouled the last 5 possessions straight.
Well, I think they fouled because the Jags were looking to play keep away, limit the possessions of the opponent, control the ball.
Chase Leslie with an excellent game in this start. Just really handled the pressure well. Came right in like he's been starting for years.
Yeah. He's poised. Making the jump from freshman A to varsity, it's a big jump. You gotta really applaud him.
Looks like Caleb Green last year, but with the scoring ability.
Yeah.
Really good, not making a lot of mistakes. The turnovers will go away as the games get longer. So really good to see. And as there, Josh Lowe puts the finishing touches on this game.
Yeah.
Jaguars now doubling and more their points from the last game.
Yeah, clearly this is the Jags are capable of. Great offense, smothering defense, great intensity, and overall, great team.
And time out by the Panthers.
The game is not over until the buzzer. That's one thing for sure.
Davenport sinks that clutch triple, and we will take a break.
go on this one right here.
Chase Leslie with the ball. Josh Lowe sails it up to Nava. Nava can't hang on. And now we're on the edge of our seats as we see if they're going to come back. Another triple is on the way. It's no good. Josh Lowe with the rebound. Chase Leslie dribbling all around. And they finally foul Drew Robinson with 15 seconds left to go. And this one looks about over as we've taken a 9-point lead. Chase Leslie almost ripping the ball away as the time expires. Another three is yet made to knock it down to a 6-point game.
So long as the Jags, they just got to run some routes off this inbound, play like it's football.
Definitely not like the Panthers. I'll tell you that much, Ambit.
Yeah. Tell you, man. The Panthers would need, Paschal would need a miracle for, them to pull off a win. Matter of fact, even just go to overtime.
Clark was very quiet this game. That was his first three of the game, and it was a big one.
Yeah, right now, Coach Littleton drawing up some routes. What play do you think? Hey, Madden, what's your favorite go-to play,
Definitely Hail Mary.
I like the 4 verticals. And I elbow one of those routes,
Tight end attack is better, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he's probably going to call, like, a curl for one of those players, and maybe, like, one player run the post, and one player runs the comeback route where he's trying to go up and he comes back. Wonder who's going to be the quarterback.
Definitely Drew Robinson. He's been passing the inbounds most of this game and in practice.
And you're right.
Five seconds left to go. They inbounded Todd Nava, and this game is over. Jaguars win their first game of the season. It's at home. It was a great time. What do you think, Amit?
Like you said, it was a great time. Jags made their shots, played well defense, got rhythm, kept it. It was really positive overall.
Jags definitely take what they were given last night, and they just went back, studied film, looked at it, thought about it, and they came back and did their thing today.
Yeah, they're gonna have some fun looking at that film on Monday.
Thank you so much for watching the Fly Mound Sports Network. We'll see you next time.